Hi children, now let us look at few words in letter I, learn the spellings and what does it mean. Alright, so we're going to do few words in letter I, and our first word in letter I is I-C-E, eyes. What word is this? I-C-E, eyes. Okay? Now, on a hot day, you like to have a piece of ice in your glass. Yes? Ice. Now, where do you see ice in your house? Inside the fridge. Good. Now, spell ice. I-C-E, eyes. Good. Now, let's take another word with the letter I. I-D-E-A, idea. What word is this? I-D-E-A, idea. When you read a lot of books, you get a lot of ideas in you. As you read on, you get ideas, new plans in your head. How do you spell idea? I-D-E-A, idea. Good. Let's take another new word with the letter I. I-D-L-E, idle. What word is this? I-D-L-E, idle. Now, some children, lazy ones, they sit in one corner, idle, wasting the time, doing nothing, sitting still. So, idle. Now, sometimes mommy will say, why are you sitting idle? Can't you take your book and read? Idle, wasting time, sitting quietly and doing nothing. Spell idle, I-D-L-E, idle. Good. Let's take another new word with the letter I. I-D-O-L. This is idle. This means if you have a God's statue made of brass or mud or whatever, and you keep it in a place. So you keep the idol in a place, you decorate it with flowers to worship. Okay? Now, expensive idols are stolen from temples and museums. You might have heard of it. Now, how do you spell idol? I-D-O-L, idol. Good. Let's take another word with the letter I. I-G-L-O-O, igloo. You must make it longer, the sound, because double O. I-G-L-O-O, igloo. Now, igloos are found in places where there is ice. And Eskimos, small people, they build a house called igloo and they live in it. A ice house. They cut blocks of ice and build a house. That is called an igloo. Let's spell igloo. I-G-L-O-O, igloo. Good. Let's take another new word with the letter I. I-L-L, ill. What word is this? I-L-L, ill. When you are sick, when you are fever and laid up in your bed, you say, oh mama, I am ill. Or your teacher calls you, why didn't you turn up at school? No ma'am, I am ill today, unable to get out of bed. Let's spell ill. I-L-L, ill. Good. Now let's take another new word with the letter I. I-N-D-E-X, index. What word is this? I-N-D-E-X, X, index. You open the book on the first page. What is coming in the book? Everything will be there. All the names of the stories or whatever. And that is called an index. Spell index. 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 Good. Now let's take another new word with the letter I. I-N-K. Ink. What word is this? I-N-K. Ink. Fountain pen. You can pour any color ink for writing. How do you spell ink? I-N-K. Ink. Good. You can get any colored ink to be bought in the market. Let's take another new word with the letter I. I-N-S. I-D-E. Inside. What word is this? I-N-S-I-D-E. Inside. When you open the box, what do you find inside? A surprise sometimes. Or you go to school on your way back. When you come home, you open the door and inside stands mommy with your favorite snacks. Yes, inside. Now spell inside. I-N-S-I-D-E. Inside. Good. Let's take another new word with the letter I. I-N-V-I-T-E. Invite. What word is this? I-N-V-I-T-E. Invite. When do you invite friends to your house? Yes, on your birthday. On your birthday, you call up your friend, you invite them. Please come home and have a good time. Spell invite. I-N-V-I-T-E. Invite. Good. Now let's take another new word with the letter I. I-S-L-E. Isle. Okay. Tiny islands. Island is a place surrounded with water on all sides. Small islands are called isle. Okay. Now, spell isle. I-S-L-E. Isle. Good. Now let's take another new word with the letter I. I-T. C-H. Itch. What word is this? I-T-C-H. Itch. Sometimes when you go out for a walk and some worm falls on you and that area you feel scratchy and that's called itch. When it is itching badly, then you normally go to a doctor and doctor will help you to relieve your itch. When you scratch too much, that's called itching. Spell itch. I-T-C-H-H. Good. Now let's take another new word with the letter I. I-T-E-M. Item. What word is this? I-T-E-M. Item. When your birthday comes around, mommy says, now, Mona, sit down and write out all the items that you would like to have on your birthday. It may be sweets or something personal. Write down the items on a piece of paper. Okay? Now it can be pencil, pen or gift articles for your friends, cakes and bags and so on. Spell item. I-T-E-M. Item. Good.